All righty, we're live here on day 2 of the Women's Bass Pro Tour here at Toledo Bend Lake at Fin and Feather Resort. Lady Bass Anglers Association is brought to you by Gary Yamamoto's Custom Wagyu Beef, The Inn at BK Ranch, Highway 125 Marina at Bull Shoals Lake, the Lake Lodge at Grand Lake, Anchor Point Resort at Bull Shoals Lake, RM Resort, Table Rock Lake. The upcoming schedule can also be found at womensprobasstour.com. K-Guard Gutters is another sponsor. Clutch Swim Bait Company, Yoziri, Anchor Point Marina, Baitworks, Wholesale Batteries Incorporated, Temptation Tackle, Mercury Marine, Cast King, BassBoatWire.com, Brazalo Custom Lures, and more. We'll start weighing in fish here in just a few minutes. It was a stormy day today, but we got a little break in the action from the rain, but it is windy right now. So you're going to see the wind blowing. We'll start weighing anglers here in just a few minutes. If you're just tuning in on Facebook or YouTube Live, we did have one team come in early to weigh some fish. They had a fish that wasn't pretty so we went ahead and weighed them in early. So I guess we're an hour early for the rules. So Secret York is currently leading on the other side. Let me refresh the results here. Results are also on womensprobasstour.com. So as we're doing the weigh-in, if you want to see where people are shaking out, you're more than welcome to just head on over there and click on whichever leaderboard you're taking a fan to. Secret York is currently leading with 13-16. So yesterday's leader was Judy Skibinski on the co-angler side with 10-68, and then Debbie Doyle with 7-39. Diana Evilhawk with 6-62. Lynette Fitz with 6-57. Harley Previtt, our youngest angler ever on the LBAA, with 588 sitting in 6th. Kathy Schatz was 483 in 7th. Sherry Jacks was 482 in 8th. Pamela Halwerda was 434 in 9th. Charlotte Frazier was 410 in 10th. Jenny Orlowski was 369 in 11th. Susie Hearn weighed in 241. Went out with yesterday's leader on the boaters side, so look forward to seeing what she weighs in today. And Carmichael 219 to round out the leaderboard on the co-angler side. On the boater side yesterday, Nikki Jo Hatton, like I said, took the lead with 1951. That's about a six and a quarter pound lead there, roughly, over Linda Gessner with 1328, currently sitting in 2nd place. Julia Darbone won this event last time they were here at Toledo Bend. She's in 3rd with 1295. Leslie Anderson was 4th with 1260, and she's already weighed in today, so that's her final weight. Heather Groom is 1095. Robbie Hartline 1072. Cheryl Bowden with 1011. Dana Lee Lofton with 998, Pam Moore 916, Christina Ball 778, Denise Estada 697, Jan Hudson with 615, Carrie Bittner with 580, Jen Nolan 264. I know she has 11. We posted the results or an update earlier. She sent that in. Paula Wilson with 165. So fishing's changed a lot today. Yesterday's big bass was 697 on the pro side. Currently holding down that title is Nikki Jo Hatton, trying to win the Joey Ridgel Septic and Sanitation $500 added bonus. Also, if that holds up, they'll win a Clutch Eco swim bait from clutchswimbait.com. On the co-angler side, currently the big bass is $4.98. That's a $250 bonus from Joey Ridgel Septic and Sanitation and a Clutch Eco. Tiny bass on the co-angler side for $50 from Vicky's Threadworks, which does all of our embroidery work, hat, stuff like that. Vicky's Threadworks gives $50 to the tiny bass, and that's currently Jan Hudson on the co-angler, or on the pro side, sorry, with 0.99, and on the co-angler side with 1.59, which is Lynette Fitz as well. So Lynette's holding the big bass and the tiny bass on the co side. Got a couple little added bonuses this week. Let's see here. Rip and Lips Lake Rentals is going to give a free night here at Toledo Bend. Rip and Lips Lake Rentals here at Toledo Bend is going to give a free night to the second biggest bass. And that's over their pro and co side. So whoever the second biggest bass is overall. Chance's Barbecue and Catering is here on site, and they're going to give 2 free rib plates to the last place finishers. That way they don't go home empty-handed. And we can't forget about Toyota bonus bucks. If our first or second place voter is driving, or co-angler is driving a Toyota to these events, or has a registered Toyota that's 5 years or newer, or older, or newer, sorry, 5 years or newer, it would register them for the top prize of $500 on the voter side, I believe, or $750. I'll double check that. And then second place as well. So just outside the money, as we call it, the bubble position, or just outside the cut line here in fishing. We'll also get a Yerziri prize pack. Should be just a few minutes before we get started. Hopefully the live feed works a little bit better today. I want to give a shout out to Bobby as well, Pam Martin Wells' sister. She wanted to make sure that we weigh a big fish for Bobby today. So Big B, this is for you. We're going to tag you in a post later on Facebook as well. We are all praying for you. There's 15 co-anglers and 15 boaters that competed in this. First place on the boater side is going to be $2,400 plus the added incentive money if they're driving a Toyota, big bass, side pot money, all that fun stuff. $1,440 for second place. Third place is $960 on the boater side. Co-angler side, $1,200. And like I said, if they're running a Toyota for first or second place, highest placing finisher driving a Toyota if they finish first or second. So $1,200 for first on the co-angler side, just on the entry fee money, and $720 for second. And then $480 for third. should start weighing fish here in just a minute. The anglers are getting tidied up and getting anchored off. It's a little windy today, so they're making sure their boats are fully secured before they start weighing in. So if you're watching back home, just stay with us for just a few more minutes and we should start weighing fish. If you're a young lady of any age that would like to start professional fisherman or being a professional fisherman, reach out to the womensprobasstour.com. We'd be glad to talk to you. We've got 3 more events left this season. We're going to Bull Shoals at Highway 125 Marina and Anchor Point next. Then we head to Barham Resort at Table Rock Lake. And then we head on over to finish the year out at Lake Guntersville in Alabama. Forgot to mention the highest placing co-angler and the highest placing boater are allowed to team up in the World Fishing Tour at Bull Shoals Lake, which happens to be our next stop. Be a nice chance to get a little bit of extra practice and try to win $5,000 to $10,000 easy. Watching on Facebook Live, we should be weighing fish here in just a few minutes. We got 2 anglers at the tank ready to go. We're just waiting to see another set of anglers or so start walking up the walkway. As soon as they do, that should be a decent enough flow. the show on the road. Does that say we're still live over there, Abby? Thank you. Make sure my scale's still on. Everything looks good. All right. All righty. I'm just going to start us off here is our yesterday's leader on the Toledo side. Weighing in a little over 10 pounds there. She had 3 fish yesterday. Judy Skabinski coming back to the bass fishing world. Let's see how many she has. She's getting her fish checked right now. She's technically not in first place anymore because Secret weighed in early. They had to come in early. She's got 1 fish. Judy Skabinski's going to come up. She's got 1 fish. She needs 249 to overtake Secret's 1316. She says she's not going to do it. Go ahead and put them right on the scale there, Miss Judy. Just a little one, 118, but that's all right. The key is, did you have fun this week?
I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I caught a lot of fish even today. They were just short. I just couldn't get them big enough.
Anybody you would like to thank back home?
No, but I would like to thank all my pros here. The ones I pre-fished with and the ones I fished in the tournament. I really enjoyed.
Awesome. Did you like knowing your partners in advance so you could get a little different pre-fishing in?
I did, yes. Well, I was pre-fishing even before I knew who my partner was. So.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming back to fishing, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you at the next stop. Thanks for fishing. That 118. 118 is now leading Tiny Bass, Judy, so you might stick around. You might have a $50 check. It's better than nothing. You also might have a $100 check from Baitworks or a gift card from Baitworks for the biggest bag of the week if that holds. All righty, coming up next is going to be Dana Lee Lofton. She's got 5 fish. She needs 954. She needs 954 to overtake the lead. She's got a limit. Looks like a pretty heavy one, too. Dana Lee weighing in 5. Let's go ahead and put them on there. You need 954 to overtake Nikki Johatton's weight yesterday. Let's see where that's going to put you. 1596, 1596. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. She wants to weigh one for big real quick. 697, or yeah, 697 is big. Got one of them? All right, put them in there with that bag. Leave the bag in there. There you go. $446 on that big fish. Nice one. Grab one more and get another photo. All right, let's get a quick photo right there of Miss Dana Lee weighing in 1596 and overtaking the lead right now, currently in first place. All righty. Anybody would like to thank? Okay. You don't want to thank nobody? All right. So she wants to thank herself for being her only sponsor. How many? Let's talk about that, though. Women can get out here and do this, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
What would you say to somebody that's on the fence about wanting to go fishing and coming out here and fishing with the ladies?
Let's go for it.
Awesome. It's a fun experience, right?
Yep. And I had a real neat deal. I was in this fishing this one bank, and these guys launched their boat, and they said, "Are you doing pretty good?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they go, "Where are you fishing?" I'm so I'm fishing this bank, and I'm fishing a tournament. And they'll go, "We'll lay off of it." So that was great, you know. And I saw them on the way out and told them, you know, what to do. Yeah.
That's paying back for good ethics, right? Good sportsmanship goes a long way. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. Great job. You're currently leading, all right? Yep, you're fishing right there, Daly. I don't know if you're fishing right there. Refresh for me. That'll work. All righty, next up's going to be Lynette Fitz. On the Klingler side, Lynette Fitz, she needs 660 to overtake the lead of Secret York here. She's got 3 fish. Does she have 660 in the bag? 525, 525. Let's hold up a few for a photo. Nice job. Lynette is currently leading big bass, tiny bass, and yeah, that's it right there. Big bass of the week on the Klingler side pays $250 from Joey Ridgell's Septic and Sanitation, plus a Clutch Eco swim bait. Anybody would like to thank?
Real fast, I would like to thank my better half, Dana, for supporting me and encouraging me to do what I love. And also my 3 brothers, Greg, Steve, and Ronald Fitz. They always are coaching me up on what to do before each tournament. And main thing is just do your best and fish hard. Don't ever give up.
So what would you say to a young lady that's thinking about coming out here and doing this with us?
Just do it. Cheryl is Bowden is my mentor, and I was really doubting whether or not I should fish the tournaments. And she said, Lynette, if you don't just do it, you wait until you think you're ready. She said, you'll never fish a tournament. She said, so just do it. So
that's kind of like starting a business. All my friends just said do it, and I've done it. And now I'm here with you all, and even though I didn't start this, I'm going to take this on too because I'm just going to do it. I want to see women be able to go have a place to fish. So I appreciate you guys giving us a chance to continue on the LBAA. How was your experience this week with us?
It's been a great week. A lot of good fish caught. I fished with Christina Ball for practice, and of course Cheryl Bowden for practice. I travel with Cheryl, and then today with Robbie Hartline, and then I fished with Christina yesterday. And it's just been a great week. I mean, it's a beautiful lake. It was kind of rough on the way right back in today, but other than that, it's been good.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. We'll see how you shake out here on the leaderboard. Yeah, they're right around it. All righty, next up, we are going to have Robbie Hartline. She's got 4 fish. She's currently sitting in 7th place. She needs 15.23 on these 4 to overtake the lead. I have to say, Robbie's one of the first ones to the ramp every single day. You put in effort. I like that. Come on up here. Let's get us some weight on these 4 fish. You need 15.23 to take the lead. It's not going to happen today, but 487 on those. She's got a small one. She wants to see if she can beat that .99. .04, so 0.05 off. All righty, Miss Robbie Hartline, 487 here, 487 today. She was currently in 7th before that. All right, anybody you would like to thank?
Yes, of course, I want to thank all my sponsors. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. I want to thank my family, my mom. She's really going through a lot right now. She had her knee replaced. I had to really kind of nurse her along since the 8th of February, and we barely got her into a nursing home rehab facility the day before I had to leave. So now I'm ready to rush back home and take care of her. I will say this, Toledo Bend never fails to intimidate me. And my favorite spot where I really caught fish yesterday, I couldn't get to today because of the weather. And where I did go, I shouldn't have probably gone there because it was a horrible ride back.
The key is, did you have a lot of fun this week on Toledo Bend?
Oh, I had a great time. Yes. Caught fish. Definitely had fun in practice. Caught fish yesterday pretty good. Lost a good one today that would have really helped, but I don't think there's any way I was going to get it first one. So.
Yeah, there's a 6-pound deficit for second place today coming into today. So we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon, okay? All righty, next up's going to be on the co-angler side. We got Jenny Orlowski coming up. She's got 3 fish. She needs 9:48 to take the lead. 9:48 to take the lead. Jenny's got 3. All righty, here comes Jenny. Go ahead and put them directly on the scale for us, Jenny. See if you got that 9:48. Got 3 decent ones in there. $7.46. That's still a good day. $3.21 on that fish. Alrighty, $7.46 today on that bag. Currently shipped to 4th place, I believe. Anybody would like to thank? Let me get your time.
First of all, I'd like to thank my pros, Robbie Hartline yesterday and then Christina Ball. They were awesome. And I'd like to thank my sponsors, Rock Creek Bait Company out of Arkansas, and Pistol Rods, Pulse Lures, and Wooten. And I'd like to give a shout out to Marsha at home and my family. Marsha's going through some stuff right now. But she's going to need a lot of prayers the next probably year. But we're going to fight it together and we'll get there. So.
We are definitely going to be praying for Marsha. We also want to be praying for Robbie's mom there. I forgot to say that. So we want to be praying for both of them. Anybody that you would like to, I obviously think of everything, but any way you would say to a woman or a young lady that's thinking about going fishing, what would you say to them?
Well, I would say, first of all, see if you have any local clubs. Try to get into a local club. I started with Gateway Bass and Gals out of St. Louis, and it's basically a teaching club. You learn, so much out of that. And then I moved in here after I did that for like 2 years. But I say just go for it. You will learn a ton. Come on out, join us.
So, well, we appreciate you fishing this week. We'll see you at the next stop, okay? Next up is Christina Ball weighing in 2 fish. She needs 18-17 to take the lead. She needs one of those Shara lunkers. Do you have one, Christina? No? She said it's still out there in the lake. There is a lot of those Shara lunkers out there. It would be awesome to see one weighed in here. Christina is weighing in 2 fish. I'm going to put them directly on the scale there. Already locked in at 447. 447. Let's hold up a couple of those for a quick photo. Alrighty, Christina, did you have a fun week here on Toledo?
I had a great time down here. All the people were still in the water. I just couldn't get them in the boat. I want to say hi to Diane and Susan. Diane has fished the LBAA for a long time, and she's not fishing this year. And I know she's watching. So hi, Diane. I want to thank all my friends for hanging out with me each time that we go fishing. We all get together and cook out and have eat dinner, different dinners each night. Different. So that's all part of this LBAA. It's going to get together and enjoy friendship and love.
Yeah, it's not all about the fishing, right?
Oh, no, it's not all about fishing. No.
This bond is pretty cool. Like just the dinners, the festivities, the morning launch, everything. Everybody's just so friendly until you get out on the water. Then it's a little.
Sometimes it is. But for the most part, we just wave and go past each other and just keep on fishing.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. We'll see you at hopefully Bull Shoals and Table Rock and Gunnersville this year. All right, Steve-O. All right, next up we have Diana Evil Hawk weighing in 3. She needs 6:55 to take the lead. 6:37, just a little shy, but let's take a photo of those. Currently has you in second place. Alrighty, Diana Evil Hawk right there. Alrighty, Miss Diana, is there anybody that you would like to thank first of all?
I tell you what, Linda had a great day yesterday. Today my boater had a great day, but you talk about a girl that worked her butt off today. Worked it off for me to get a limit, I should say. She said, what a great day this was. I said, this is one of those best days.
That's awesome. That's what the friendship's about, right? Okay, well, we hope you guys get home safe, and you're currently in second place, by the way. Alrighty, next up's going to be Cheryl Bowden coming to the scales. She's weighing in 5. She needs 15:84 to take the lead. 15:84 to take the lead for Miss Cheryl, one of our founders here of the Lady Bass Anglers Association. And let me tell you, she was good at it too. I've seen some crazy paperwork. You're a brand new leader, 19 pounds even. Let's hold up some of those fish. You told me you had 15 pounds-ish. That was at like 10 o'clock. All right, at 19 pounds is currently leading first place. Craig's going to come get these. Let me give you a tap. Thank you. All right, so what's it like to not have the stress of behind the scenes and getting to go out there and concentrate and catch 19 pounds with one of your friends here on tour?
It's amazing. You know, I didn't, no text messages, no phone calls, no emails during practice. Having to respond to the emails and texts. Hey, where are the photos? Even though we're still in the winter already. So those things are all really nice. It's just fun to be able to just relax and have fun fishing. So I've got to thank Costa. Great thing left it there in the boat. Cabela's Bass Pro. You know, just amazing stuff. You know, blessed my family at home. Thank you guys so much and my friends. So I've got a Facebook page. If you guys want to follow Cheryl Bowden Fishing, we'd love to have you follow. Going to be doing some giveaways and some drawings and lots of videos coming from here.
Awesome. We're excited to watch and follow along. So please go follow Cheryl Bowden on Facebook and everywhere, right? Your big one's on Facebook. Okay. We'll see if that holds up, Miss Cheryl. Nice sack today. All right. Next up is going to be Lynette Doyle. Lynette Doyle is coming to the scales. She's on the co-angler side. She's got 3 fish in her bag. She needs 13:17 to overtake the lead. If you want to go ahead and put them directly on the scales there, Miss Lynette. Not the 13 we need, but 4:55. Did you have some fun today?
I did. I had a lot of fun. We caught fish all day long.
Alrighty, Craig's got your bag open for you, and then stay right here. Ask you a few questions. Take a fish to the water there. Got it. All right, so Miss Lynette Doyle last year was our Angler of the Year of 2023 on the co-angler side. You will just weighed in 455. Let's see what your combined weight here was. Okay, so you're in 10th place currently, but you're Angler of the Year last year. What was it like winning Angler of the Year on LBAA last year?
Oh wow, it was such it was just great. I had a great year. I don't know if I just got lucky, but or draw some good voters last year, but it was the best thing. It was the best thing. I had so much fun, and I learned so much from these ladies.
So speaking of learning so much for these ladies, if you're a lady sitting behind that camera and you're debating on coming out here, what would you tell them about co-angling and your experiences on the LBAA?
I would tell them that I don't lake fish. I started out pond fishing, and that's all I do. I pond fish at home, and to get out here on the lake, it's a whole totally different experience. It's just a mind-blowing experience. It's really great. You'll fall in love with it.
Awesome. Well, we hope to see you at the next stops. I'm sure you'll be there, right?
Yes, and can I give a shout out to Redline Power, Jody James. Thank you for your support this year.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll see you at the next stop, all right? Next up, Miss Terry Bittner coming to the scales. She needs 23:32 to overtake the lead. She's laughing because she's got four Smarties. I got Smarties back there for you, too. 637, 637. We're going away one for Tiny Bass.
Well, shoot. Here. I don't want that little thing.
Right. Okay, I have that too, but I'm terrible about it. Trying to take in Dante's footsteps are some of the biggest footsteps to follow, let me tell you. We're doing our best. But anybody you'd like to thank this week for the Toledo Bend experience here?
Well, I do want to say, Pam Wells, we do miss you, and you know, you're in our thoughts, all the stuff you're going through. Denali Rod, all my sponsors, you guys have been great, and thanks for the fast play-in.
No problem. Pam wanted to also make sure that everybody's praying for her sister as well. Not only her, that's how unselfish Pam is, right? We're always praying for Pam, but Pam's sister's sick right now. And today she said she wanted to dedicate a big bath for Big B. So we want to say prayers for that.
And I just want to let you know I did try.
We understand you did. There's Smarties back there if you walk up the ramp on the backside, okay? All righty. Miss Ann Carmichael coming to the scales. Ann Carmichael, come on up. She's on the co-angler side. She's there it goes. 1090. That's like it's the 29 pounds right for a second. It was on the other wrong side there. All right, she needs 1098. She's got 584. 584. Okay, so all righty, Ann weighed in 584 there. We'll get a few questions from Miss Ann. Miss Ann filled a spot. She's normally a boater. Give me a little table here. I think that Don might have had one back here. All right, so Ann Carmichael weighed in 584 today. She filled a co-angler spot here last minute. We had an angler go down due to a sore elbow or whatever. Doctor said she wasn't clear to fish. So we appreciate you, first of all, coming to fill that spot. Second of all, how nice was it to be on the back of the boat?
It was different. I actually enjoyed it. Today was a lot of fun. My boater is a new boater and very dedicated. She was a little bit indisposed and still was able to let my fish.
She's a handful to hang out with, Miss Jen back there. We went to dinner with Miss Jen and Cheryl and a few other anglers last night. Man, Miss Jen is fun. I can only imagine how fun of a day that was fishing.
It was a blast.
Anybody you would like to thank back home?
Yeah, my husband mainly, and then my biggest sponsor is Brooks Marine in Bauxite, Arkansas.
All right, so I need to talk to Mr. Husband because you said you can't fish the classic because it's your anniversary.
Correct. Correct.
Mr. Husband, what's your husband's name? Rick, we need to talk. You can come to Grand Lake. We'll go fishing while they go fishing. Like we'll do something. We gotta get you to the classic again.
I would love to, but yeah, he's not gonna leave.
He's not gonna leave.
He wouldn't leave home to go to the classic with me.
All right, we're gonna talk to Mr. Rick. All right, we'll see you at the next stop. All right, Jen Nolan fishing coming to the scales. She's got 4 fish. She needs 26 pounds over to take the lead. So probably not going to do it on 4 fish, right? Unless you got one of those big old red fish you fish for all the time. 965, 965. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. All righty, 965. Craig's going to take your fish there. If you want to throw them in the bag, then we'll pick your brain a little bit. All right, slide right over here on this side because I want to talk about something. Dance, girl. Yeah, slide on over. This energy that you have is amazing. We need more energy like this in fishing in general. But you always wear your life jacket. We had this conversation a couple days ago. You want to go into that a little bit?
So last year, I do always wear my life jacket, and it's very important. I don't care who you think you are. It got windy out here today. On a trolling motor, we didn't have to have it on, but it's safer to always have it on for sure. But last year, I was at the International Boat and Water Safety Summit. 200 people in the fishing industry who really are high up, and they were talking about how these boaters, these tournament fishermen, don't ever wear their life jackets, and they got to do something about it. And I thought to myself, well, I'm a tournament fisherman, so I raised my little hand, the only tournament fisher in the room, and I said, we have to wear our life jackets or we'd be disqualified. When I got home, Bass Magazine, MLF in the mailbox, every front cover, no life jacket. And I went back looking, and I said, well, it looks like we don't wear them, but we do wear them. We just don't have to wear them. When we're catching a fish, we usually don't. I made a commitment to Mustang Survival, and I shout out Mustang Survival. I stayed dry today because of my Mustang dry suit and this Mustang life jacket. They handed it to me last year. They said they appreciate me for safe boat, and I promised them I'd wear it on the stage. You look at every MLF man I have, I wear it on the stage. I wear it on the stage, and I encourage all of you to wear your life jacket all the time. Man. Don't just put it on, but keep it on.
All righty, one last thing. You are a kayak dealer down in Texas. Tell people that want to get into fishing how the kayaks work.
So you can get into kayak tournaments real cheap, and they pay out real big. So I own Viking Kayaks USA and Champions Outdoors on the U.S. importer for Viking. We bring them in from New Zealand, and you pick up your fishing kayak, and they ain't no gas money. And you can get skinny, and you can get all them boaters mad because they can't get back there where you can. So you holler at us, championsoutdoors.com. If you quit call, my phone's going to ring. I don't have anybody else tending my business like that. We take care of people. We'll get you on the water, get you fishing. My partner's also my husband, Elite Redfish Series angler champion, IFA champion. And we love kayak fishing. And I'm trying to get the next step up here on the boat. And I think I've got to figure it out.
We're glad you took the step. Here's something to dry your hands with if you need to. We'll see you later. Hopefully we'll see you at the next stop. Pamela Howard coming to the scales up next. She's got 3 fish. She needs 883 to overtake the lead. Does she have 883 in the bag? Let's go ahead and put them directly on there, Miss Pamela. She's got one. She wants to wait for big, so she's going to give that 883 a run for its money. And it looks like it's going to get her 970. Your brand new leader.
Oh my God. I'm ready to cry.
586 on that big bass. Personal best. Let's check that one up solo then real quick for a PV photo. Go over there on the side, right over here. 586 on that big bass, 586 on that big bass, 970 on the back, currently leading on the co-angler side. Might want to hold those back just in case she wants an additional. Just in case she wants an additional photo. Let me double check my big bass leaderboard here. Go ahead. All right, that's currently leading big bass on the co-angler side too. I thought so. I just want to make sure. All righty. So you're in the lead. You got a chance for Joey Ridgel's big bass money. You got a chance for, but not quite there, to take the lead here. You're in the lead. What would it mean to win this tournament for you?
I don't even think I have the words for it, but first of all, I want to thank my boater, my pro today, Heather, and I couldn't have done it without her. I mean, she put us on fish, and I've just had a blast today. I've had a blast getting to know her. I've never fished with her, and it was a blast, and I don't have any more words.
All right, so I forgot to mention, also Big Bass of the Week wins a Clutch Eco swim bait. He designed that for people getting into throwing big glide baits, so it's something you can throw on a light tackle. Have you ever thrown a big glide bait at all?
Never.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, you can throw it on like a 7.6, 7.4, stuff like that. It's a lighter tackle. That's for your hands, by the way. Your hands are pressed. So, all right, well, let's see if it holds up. You're currently leading. We'll see if it holds up. Stick around. Thanks for fishing with us. You want to thank any sponsors or anybody?
No, I just like to thank my family, Chris, Cheyenne, and Emily Sue, for giving me this opportunity to fish, and I just love it.
Awesome. Well, I love your excitement, by the way. That was pretty emotional right there. I like that. All right, next up, Heather Broom coming to the scales. Your pro boater, but co-angler putting co's on fish champion this week, apparently. Apparently, 3 fish, you need 18-17 to take the lead. 682 on that bag. All right. So do you want to thank anybody back home or anything like that?
Sure. Back home, if it wasn't for my husband, my family, and my mom and dad, they watch the kids and take care of things, and huge encouragement to send me out here. He supports me in everything I do. So
that's an awesome thing. So what would you tell a young lady like you that has kids back at home, has possibly married? How would you tell them to take the next step to come out here and join us? Because that's half the battle, right? We start families showing. A lot of women feel like they get left behind or stuck at home. How would they bring that up, maybe possibly to their husbands?
it is. It's a real tough thing. When I started doing this, I fished before I had kids. I thought back in fishing with the women, they were probably 3 and 5, 4 and 6, and they would come to all the weigh-ins. My husband would come to the ones they could, and it was teamwork. We worked together. He fished when he wanted to. I fished when I did, and we just took turns watching the kids. The hardest thing was when they get to the age where it's time for them to chase their dreams. So you kind of take a back seat there for a while, and so the encouragement part of it is if you like to fish, even if it's something local for a year or two, so that your kids, everything happens on the weekends, and you can't always do 4 or 5 different things on the weekend with travel. So we kept them involved and kept them active and stuff. And as they got older, the opportunity for them to fish and be a part of this, and they may or may not choose to do that. They're doing their thing, and it's all to get back out there.
Awesome. Well, I have respect for everybody that helps you get here. We had a blast hanging out with you this week. We had to do some stuff for your vehicle. We got her done. Trolley motor. What was it? Toledo fiberglass got you back on the water. I forget the tire shop I took it to. I didn't say for receipt. I gave it to you, but it was an awesome experience to be able to help you all out, and that's what we're here for. Steve, Craig, everybody that was here. So I know we'll see you at the next time, hopefully, right?
So one more quick thing. Put it up so I'm going to top it off real quick. I've had a heck of a week. It's been a fun week, but you always have obstacles. Something always, all these girls that boat out here, they know that something always goes, wrong, or a little minor details here and there. So I have called a battle ramps unit.
It's been a week, but one thing, if 6 Sense is watching, Heather Broom, she wants a rod named after her called the Broomstick. 6 Sense came out with one, so let's get 6 Sense to sponsor Miss Heather Broom, right? All right, the Broomstick will sweep them, she said. All right, come on up, Kathy Shots, come on up. She's got one fish. It needs to be a Sherlocker. It doesn't look like one. All right, let's go ahead and weigh this. Maybe we can take tiny bass. That's what I said. Maybe we can take on tiny bass. No, leave it in the bag there. The bag's already, or the scale's already been certified with the bag in there. 113. I believe that took over tiny bass. She said it might be little, but he's feisty. All right, and get that back to Craig there in the bag. He's going to go put it on water. And just a quick question. Stay up here. We got to talk to you. Isn't it your first tournament?
Yeah, this is my first tournament.
All right, so what was your first experience? So that's one thing we're trying to get out there to the young ladies that are out there of any age. What was your experience like for your first time here with the LBAA?
It was really good. I was just really nervous and really cool because I don't know if that's better right here.
Awesome. Well, you can go to Bass Pro Shops, Baitworks. Baitworks is one of our sponsors. Casking has SPT. BKC is a promo code, knock off 15%. They got some awesome heated gloves, so just so you know. Anybody back home that you want to thank?
Yes, my husband, I love you, and my uncle without him, so I always go.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. We hope you'll see you on the trail somewhere else, okay? Next stop is Bull Shoals, all right? All right, next up, Jan Hudson. All the way from Bull Shoals, Arkansas. She's got a limit. She needs 22.97 to take the lead. Hey, I just got to tell the bag. What are you talking about? That's a big bag. Yeah, we can't be pushing down on it. 14.26, settled down at 14.26. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. We don't weigh that big bass, though. $663, your new big, or no, not your new big bass. Second place big bass, but we do have, let's hold that one up for, let's hold the big one. Do you want to see the big one real quick? That's second place big bass on the boater side right now. Slide right on over there for a photo. Right. Look at the size of that mouth. They sure bring them differently down here in Texas. It's no understatement when they say everything's bigger in Texas. Texas Share Lumber program is awesome. Wish every state in the country would take on something like that. Let's get you a towel. All righty. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, that guy right there, my husband, for coming and watching the weigh in and not allowing me. I was coming anyway to Toledo Bend, but it's been an awesome week for me. I really haven't been on fish. It's been pretty inconsistent for me, but you know, I just brought 5 in each day and see where it lands. So yeah.
So he kind of told us a little story at breakfast the other day. That's a good one.
Okay.
So most of the ladies are trying to figure out how to go fishing. He kind of explained to you that you found the women's deal and told him about it. Like, how did you find out about women's fishing in general? I know it was a long time ago, but
they were coming to bull shows out of this town of bull shows, and I saw a flyer on it, and I thought, I'd like to do that. And this has been years ago. And so I called, and of course it was too late to get in because, I mean, there was a waiting list to get in to fish. And so I went to the weigh-ins and met a girl, Lisa Stamard, and got to talking to her. And I said, well, how do you sign up and this and this? Well, my first tournament was on Kentucky Lake. And I had no clue. I'd been on Table Rock and bull shows. And, you know, so I was it was a little overwhelming, that first tournament. Ended up, I think, in 7th place, something like that. That's kind of how it got started for me. So it was exciting.
that's awesome. Well, you guys have a resort on Bull Shoals there. Copperfish. I always want to say copper something else. Yeah, copperfish there.
I tell you what, we've got something. Bull Shows is an awesome lake to fish. I kind of set back a little bit, wasn't really fishing the tournaments, and got to catching walleye. Because everywhere I go bass fish, there was walleye. Well, I'm going to eliminate them things. So, been walleye fishing quite a bit. So on Bull Shows, but Copperfish Resort. You can look us up and come and fish for some walleye or bass.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. If you're listening back home and you were one of those ladies that changed her life, Thank you. We also have another young angler in this field that might be coming up. Who's coming up next? Paula Wilson's coming up next. Not the one I was thinking there. Paula Wilson, come on up. She's got 3 fish. Come on up. Put them directly on the scale, Miss Paula. $369, $369. You want to hold up a few for a photo real quick? Oh, she's got one. She wants to weigh for little bass. All right, it needs to be smaller than 0.99. Oh, no. You can still weigh it if you want. She said 0.96 sound right? 86. You think it's that small? All right, let's weigh it. $121. That's a little bigger than you thought. Right. You want to hold a few of those for a photo? She said she's going to take the 2 big ones. Yeah, the 2 big ones with a laugh. All right, give those to Mr. Craig there, and I hand you a paper towel there. Here you go. Miss Paula, come back up here. I got to ask you a couple questions. So you were a little nervous coming out here to be a boater. It's your first boater experience, right? For the LBAA?
Yes,
What was it like?
I was nervous. I was about to puke all day. I was with Sherry Frank, the Jacks. Sherry, that's what I said. Jack, and she kept me, tried to keep me calm, but I missed all my fish yesterday. And that's why I'm probably Miss Paula.
She said, call her Miss Paula because she missed all her fish yesterday, but she did not miss them all today. You weighed in some fish. You battled anxiety. We all have it when we first get out there on the water as a boater, sometimes even as a co-angler. So I'm glad you did it. You rocked it. Anybody you would like to thank back home?
My husband right there. He's for all his advice.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. Hopefully you'll be a boater at another stop here. If not, we'll see you back on the back of the boat too. All righty, next up is Denise Estada. She's weighing in 1. She's had a battle this week. She had boat problems yesterday. How'd the boat run this week? Or today?
Today.
Awesome. 141 on that fish. You want to hold it up for a picture, and then we'll talk about sponsors and stuff at tomorrow's tournament. Going back to Kate. Real quick, I just want to hand you the mic. Slide over here on this side because I got to talk to Craig for just a second. I want you to thank your sponsors, but I want you also to talk to them about the East Texas Lady Anglers and how we get more ladies involved in fishing, because that's our overall goal. Mine, yours, Cheryl's, Secrets. Everybody out here wants to see more ladies fish, right? So how would you recommend getting a lady out here, or and explain your tour from out here on East Texas Lady Anglers?
Yeah, so first off, I just want to say thanks to my sponsors. Without them and all the support from family and friends, we couldn't do this. So thanks again to, Everett Livingston, IBAS 360, all of my sponsors that support me out here doing what we love to do. And, today was not the best day. I think I did better with no motor yesterday. So maybe that's what I need to do tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow, we have another tournament, and it is the East Texas Lady Anglers, like Travis said. And so we, it's a local tournament trail that goes back and forth between Rayburn and Toledo Bend. We just go back and forth between the two different times of the year. So we do swap them so we're not, at the same lake at the same time every year. Rayburn and Toledo are huge. What we did, the reason why we started this trail was because we didn't want to be traveling all over to different states. We wanted something that was a little more local, something that was more comfortable for women who are local to come out, not have to spend a lot of time, not have to spend a lot of money. And it's a 1 day. We only do 4 tournaments a year, and it's easy. It's easy. And we've got some good sponsors this year. I don't know if Pam's here yet, but Ridgel is also one of the sponsors here, and Ridgel Septic, and they've also come on board as a sponsor and guaranteed our big bass. We've got a good big bass prize. We've got some bonus money. And so, yeah, ladies, if you guys are out here, you're local, you want to come fish with us, we're doing a 1 day tomorrow. We still have time for boaters and co-anglers if y'all are interested in fishing with us. But yeah, we like Travis said, we want to grow this. And so if y'all are interested or know anybody who's interested, send them our way. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow morning. We're going to help do the launch and the weigh-in for Miss Denise tomorrow so she can concentrate on maybe having a good day of fishing. She's had a rough week there with the boat problems. All right, next up is Sherry Jack. She's got 1 fish to weigh in. Let's go ahead and get that weighed in. Miss Sherry, how are you doing today? Cold and wet. It was a wet one today. 192 locked in. You want to hold that one up for a quick photo? All righty, I'll take that and pass it to Mr. Craig. Anybody would like to thank? Let me get you.
Yes, I want to thank my husband for supporting me. He's back home running our business, and all my staff that stayed there to work so that I could come up and play for a week. My sponsors, Rackla, Duckett, All In Tackle, and all my family and friends that support me.
Awesome. Well, speaking of being a business owner, let's plug that business. What do you do?
The Dinner Bell in Clayton, Alabama. Anytime you want to stop by, if you're traveling, we're halfway between Montgomery and Birmingham, right off 65. So Clayton, Alabama, the Dinner Bell.
I've heard of Clanton, Alabama. It may have been mentioned a few times this week on little highlight videos from one of the anglers that was leading yesterday.
Also, it's Dustin Connell's hometown. And Wesley Thor with the Elite.
So all of these good fishermen live in Clanton, Alabama. Where am I moving to?
Clayton, Alabama.
All right. My wife probably wouldn't be too mad about that if she got to fish all year. All righty. Oops, it didn't save. Give me just a save hers. Submit. There we go. Pam Horn up next from Arkansas. She's got 1 fish to weigh in. You need a share longer. Big old one. All righty. Pam is an avid supporter of the LBAA amongst a lot of other fishing trails. 285. Let's hold up that fish real quick. Let's get a quick photo of Miss Pam there. All righty, Miss Pam. So what was it like coming to not Bull Shoals. I don't know why I said Bull Shoals. I know it's your favorite lake. That's why I said it, or one of your favorites. So you do a lot of fishing in Northwest Arkansas. What was it like to come down to Texas and fish Toledo Bend? Was this your first time here?
First time ever. I was excited about it, but I'm always a little bit intimidated coming to different lakes that I don't know, especially this lake. But I've been watching a lot of videos from when the Elites and MLF was here, so I felt comfortable enough to come here and just discover and check it out.
You were wearing a BassBoatWire.com hat. The highest placing finisher in this tournament gets $200 to BassBoatWire.com if they spent $500 in the last calendar year. So they've upgraded their grass, trolling motor, anything like that. Did you happen to spend $500 with Bass Boat Wire in the last year?
No, but I probably got $500 worth of merchandise in the last year.
We're going to have to talk to Mr. BassBoatWire.com and see if that doesn't qualify, right? He said $500 worth of stuff. All right, let's talk to him. You might win that. All right. Thanks for coming to fish with us, Miss Pam. And thanks for supporting and writing so many blogs on the Women's Bass Pro Tour website. Whenever you're ready. All right, we're going to weigh in some fish real quick. Hey, can you put her in the system real quick, though? All right, this fish is going to be weighed in for Miss Debbie Doyle. She was currently in second place. She had an emergency she had to go to. 172 for Miss Debbie Doyle. We pray that everything's okay with Miss Debbie. 172 for Miss Debbie. Let me get that saved in there. All righty, next up is Julia Darbone. She's coming to the scales. Come on up here. She's trying. I know you are. It's a long week, isn't it? Lots of practice. She's got 3 fish. Go up, put them directly on the scale. She was sitting in third place going into the day, right? Third place going into the day. She's got 624. 624. Let's see where that puts you on the leaderboard. That puts you in 5th place currently. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. All righty, currently sitting in 5th place, Julia Darbo in there. Nice job. If you could put those right back there in that bag. Oh, she wants one more photo. Unofficially, because I have to double check the leaderboard with all the new boaters. You haven't fished an LBAA. Let's slide you over here just for a better shot here. You haven't fished an LBAA event on the boater side in at least 2 years. You won this event last time it was here, like back in 2019. Took a couple of years off. Highway 125 Marina at Bull Shoals Lake is doing the highest placing finisher. Earns $500 if you're a new boater or coming back as a boater that haven't been here 2 years. So you're in 5th place, you're outside the cut line. But what would it mean to win that $500 from Highway 125 Marina at Bull Shoals?
That'd be awesome.
Is that, did you? So I bet you'd buy a little bit of gas at Highway 125, right?
A lot.
Awesome. Anybody you want to thank back at home, all your sponsors, stuff like that?
Thank my husband. He's #1 sponsor for me. But yeah, work for letting me off when I need to. My family. So, my fishing sponsors, yeah. TH Marine. I got the Rod Glove. I've got. No, I don't have the jersey. But
That's okay. You don't have to have it on.
Bait.
I was gonna say, that's good enough. She was just on a podcast and she's tired. She's been fishing from like sun up to sundown on practice, and then boots are full of water. We'll let you get off here. Go watch her most recent podcast. She was on Bo Engler's Corner. I know you got all your sponsors in there. Showed off your tackle room, all that fun stuff. All right. Thank you. All righty. Next up is going to be Linda Gessner. She's got a limit. She needs 1584 to overtake the lead. She's your last year's Bull Shoals Classic champion. Let's see if she has 1584. No, she says, you're rolling the hype. 1280. I needed that hype this morning when, like AC/DC was playing or whatever it was, Ozzy. It was Ozzy. All right, 1280 right there from your 2023 Lady Bass Classic champion. Currently has her in 2nd place. Let's go ahead and put those in the bag there with Mr. Pig. Tail there. Sorry, I should have that ready for you. I'm slacking. I'm trying to learn how to be Don Day up here. It's tough. I'm never going to do it. I'm just going to be myself. But I was like, where did Don put all this stuff? He had towels and Smarties and, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm out of the room and I got a laptop and a basket. But anybody you want to thank back at home, sponsors and stuff?
Well, I want to thank Mercury. Toledo definitely can tax your boat and your engine. So Mercury just didn't have any problem with that. Liquid Mayhem definitely helped yesterday and get some fish. But it's been great. I've had a hard practice in the beginning, but then Tuesday the frog bite started, and then Wednesday, Thursday it went away. I only got 3 bites, and I got 2. One missed it. I didn't miss him. This morning I just started over here because I said it was rather safe than sorry, and one bit off the seawall. So I knew it was on, so I went a couple places and then went over and hurricane in the back, and I've got all those little Kentuckies I got this morning. I pulled them all out. Got 12.8. I'm okay with that.
Awesome. Well, good job today. I knew when you were practicing, and every day your smile got a little bigger, that the frog bite was starting to turn on.
Turn on, yeah, it was. So took a pink day when I went to the back and just the first 5 minutes I got one. It's like, okay, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks for giving us a shot. All right, Susie Hearn coming on up. Miss Susie got 3 fish in the bag. She needs 1164 to take the lead. She said, ooh, she's got a bag. Got it. 1154, good enough for second place right now. But that's awesome. The one for Bigfoot, she's got a big one in here. You were around some fish today. Let me guess, you fished with Nikki Jo Hatton. Hold on, we're gonna weigh it first. Wait it first. It weighs more when it's wet. $646 on that one.
Oh, man. Good job.
She's a champ. She said she's holding all 3.
Sure, you're not going to put one in your mouth like some people do. I had just a little one in my mouth yesterday for us to die.
Once all 3 of the photo, we're going to hold it up for her. Just kind of open your arm. I'm going to get right about there. That way they can crop me out. Nice job, Susie. Let's put these fish in the bag. Let's get them on the water and then let's do a little chit chatting. Currently in second place. Slide over here. We need some better pictures and photos of you. You're currently in second place. All right, second place. You were a little nervous about going out. She lived through the Joplin tornado, which was a very traumatic experience. So we had to get her safe and comfortable today. So how was the weather out there? I know it still hit you all, but was it okay?
No, it was stormy. It was rainy. I made it through. I had a good partner. She definitely made me calm. So it was good. I had great partners all week long. I just want to thank you guys all. And I'm ready to do my next tournament.
Awesome. So I know you've been trying to learn the boater side of things, and you're going to take that jump someday. How much longer before we see you on the front of the boat looking for that Rising Star Award?
I still got some ways to go.
All right.
My confidence built. I know how to run a boat, control a motor. I know how to do all that, put the boat in and out. But just wanted to make sure my co-angler's safe. I need to feel safe before they do.
For sure. So me and Travis was talking. He's kind of told me the story. You thought about fishing LBAA for quite a few years, right? And one day you finally told Travis you were going to do it. So what would you tell somebody that's been on the fence for a few years? You're sitting behind the screen, you're watching the live streams, you're checking results, you want to go fish, you're a lady, you're a young lady, you want to go fish with the ladies. What would you tell them?
Just, if you want to do it, just do it, because that's what it takes. Is you feel like me, I just didn't feel like I was good enough. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go out and try it and see. And all my anglers help me. If I don't feel like I do something, that they help me, that little extra tip. And then it just makes me stronger. And just don't feel like you can't not fish it, because you can. You really can. And it's just fun to hang out with everybody and fish, and just do it. Just try it once. And if you don't want to do it, don't do it anymore. But, just try it. I guarantee you'll like it a lot.
I'm starting to think we need to reach out to Nike. Ladies, just do it, right? You think we can get Nike to sponsor us?
I never thought about that. That's a great idea.
I mean, I've asked that question 4 or 5 times a day, and every single one I'm pretty sure has said, just do it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you at Bull Shoals. You second place, stick around, get you paid, okay? All right, she needs 14:05 to overtake the lead. What? Now you're making me suspenseful? All right, Nikki Jo Hatton needs 14:05. Let's see what she's got. Hold on, let me get it all pulled up on the screen. All right, she's got 4 fish. Oh, maybe, never mind. You don't need 1405. That was still on the co-angler, Scott. You need 961 to overtake the lead. She's got 4 fish. Come on up here. She's shaking her head no, but she put her co-angler on 11 pounds. So is she messing with us? She said she's got small children. 558, 558 on the bag. Let's hold up a couple for a photo. She's like, no, let's hand them to Craig. Let's talk, though. All right, so the other angler in the field from Clanton, Alabama. She's got tears. She's wiping her tears. So this is fishing, though, right? 100% fishing. We have our good days and our bad days. You were around some huge fish. I was able to hear a few things. I heard you had a 10-pounder possibly swimming around out there. Still there. Anybody you'd like to thank back home?
My brain is a little frizzled at the moment, but I'd like to thank my co-angler for dragging myself second to the boat today.
Hold on. Please elaborate.
May or may not have gotten warm out, and I filled up the winner, and she got me on that.
How did you get thrown out of the boat?
It's a D&D kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if we want to talk too much more about that on stage. She's real cold and real tired. She's ready to go home. All right, well, you finished in 4th place at 25.09. You got the biggest bass on the pro side, so you're going to win the $500 Joey Ridgel septic money. So they have sponsored the LBAA for a long time. You're also going to win the Clutch swim bait, Eco swim bait, which we'll pick the color, and he'll send that directly to you because he's got color options. So you want to thank anybody, your sponsors or anybody like that?
Crusher lures, all-in tackle, blackfish. I did not choose the weather today for their blackfish because you can't choose the weather. I did not. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us, and we appreciate what you do for trade as a registered nurse. So thanks for fishing with us. Is that going to be everybody? All right, let me get everything refreshed here. Give me just a second. To keep the trophies in the boxes because it was super windy when we started weighing. So I'm going to have Steve get those out. I'm going to refresh the leaderboards. All right, we're going to start off on the co-angler side. Actually, we'll start off on the boater side real quick. For 3rd place on the boater side, Dana Lee Lofton weighing in 25.94. Come on up and get your 3rd place pack. We'll get you paid after the tournament. Or after this part, we'll get some pictures of you guys holding plaques. 2nd place weighing in 26.08, Linda Gessner. Come on up. We'll get a picture of you with some plaques. Get right over here, just right in front of the table. We'll have, or actually anywhere in front of the, probably right here. It's kind of a crowded area with the tent and everything. And then 1st place winning your original founder, one of your original founders, Cheryl Bowden with 29.11. Come on up, Cheryl. We got you a crystal flag. Let me get over to the co-angler side. I'm going to have Abby snap a few photos of just the boaters real quick. And then let me go to the other leaderboard here. Still learning this new software that we switched to. I like it a lot, but I don't know where everything is on a quick note, so it takes me a second. All righty. If we can on the co-angler side, 3rd place, one of your other founders of the LBAA, Secret York, weighing in 13.16. Come on up for 3rd place. If the voters could also stay around, we would like to get a picture of all 6 of you. Susie Hearn weighing in 13.95 for 2nd place. And then your opening event co-angler champion weighing in 13.04, Pamela Alweda. If y'all can come down here in front of the LBA logo, no offense to the World Fishing Tour and all, but, 1st place, Pamela Alweda and Cheryl Bowden. You have a free entry to Bull Shoals World Fishing Tour, so pick a date that you all want to fish together. If y'all don't want to fish together and you want to move down the list, doesn't work in schedules, we'll move down the list, but get some pictures, and then let's get the boaters back in there. 1st, 2nd, 3rd on the boater side, 1st, 2nd, 3rd on the co-angler side. Let's get one big picture of all 6 of you, if you don't mind. Also, I need the top 3 from both sides to stay for some interviews. She's just going to knock out a quick 20 or 30-second clip here. She's taking pictures. Let me refresh the big bass leaderboard that I have back here. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut off the live stream real quick, and then we'll get everybody paid. Got to get the big bass leaderboards and stuff pulled up here. Can you go ahead and do that for me?